And hello everyone, and I'm Freya Holloway, and this is the Australia Box one more time. And today I'm so happy, you can imagine. So today we're gonna have our first video, and the best way to start this is with this person that we have here today. So I will let him introduce himself, of course, and just let everybody know who you are.
Okay, so thank you for the words. Yes, I'm Vitor. I'm a Brazilian, so I was born and raised in Brazil. I've been living in Australia for a while. I've known Freya for a while as well. Happy to be here with you. I didn't know I was going to be the first one, so okay. Thanks for mentioning it right now.
Yes.
So no pressure. I've been working for ALS. It's a school located in Brisbane for over 10 years, and yeah, got a wife, 3 dogs, and my little boy, my favorite person in the world. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so lovely. And so what I mentioned is to start. So I usually make videos for the Australia Box, as probably everybody knows, but my goal was just to start to interview people that can just give us tips about different things when we take this decision to come to a different country. So we both from a different country, so you speak Portuguese, I speak Spanish. He speaks Spanish too. That's funny thing. And I asked him, can we do this video in Spanish? And he was like, ooh.
If not, we're going to have evidence that I don't. So let's leave in there. So.
Good. So today, mainly, I have a topic for you, because we can be talking for, I don't know, hours, days. So we always have a nice chat. So I want to give people a tips today about how to be more productive.
Okay.
It's not just if they are here in Australia. We of course know we need to find different ways to survive in here to be more productive. But in general, as your advice for that person that is watching the video, how do you believe we can be more productive? What tips you can give to us today?
Look, I think it varies for each person. I think the first thing is don't try to compare yourself with others, because sometimes something that works for me doesn't mean it works for you. You know, we have different strengths and different weaknesses. So the first thing is just like make sure that you're doing something that you're happy with. So I think that's the first thing, because otherwise, if you do something that you're not passionate about it, you're going to be able to do that for, a few weeks, a few months, perhaps a few years. But then out of nowhere, you're going to find yourself in a corner that I don't want to do that anymore. So I think the first thing is like try to do something that you want. Life's too short, so try to do something that you are connected with. Of course, we need to do something that pay us, right? Yeah. We have bills to pay. But anyway, try to find the positive on everything, because everything. If you work with in that field, or if you're in that industry, we all have our challenge. So good days, bad days, So try to keep yourself always remembering on the good days, and then is go step by step. If you try to do everything at once, you're gonna get yourself overwhelmed, and then you got burned, And once that happens, you're not able to do anything else. So you're gonna have a umbrella of things happening at the same time. So for me, the first tip is have a look in a way that works for you. So for example, for myself, I need to see it. So I need to put on a piece of paper. So put down a piece of paper, or just think about it in the way that works for you, and then see okay, that's what I need to do first. So I'll do that one first. Then I go on that one. Because sometimes if you try to do everything, it's not going to work, right? But by doing that, sometimes you do one, it works. You do two, it doesn't work. So you don't have to worry about anything else because it's all connected. Yeah. So that helps you as well to be like, okay, that's a good plan. It's working. I'll keep doing. Or no, I have to come with a different strategy. So that for me is like balance. It's the most important thing. It's not easy to find it. But I think if you go step by step, it helps you to feel less stressed.
Do you feel doing that way, like I put things on a piece of paper, that some people call that like a really old-fashioned way? Yeah. So do you believe that's still working well?
It works for me. Because I think...
It's worked for me as well.
I like, look, with social media and stuff, now we get information coming from everywhere, right? Yeah. It doesn't mean we're getting knowledge. We're getting information, right? And then we have to see, okay, I think that makes sense, and I'll get into that, or it's just like, boom, okay, that was nice information, but I'm not taking that into my life. Anyway, I always love a piece of paper and a pen. I think that because by writing something, I feel like I'm creating something. So I think you have, as you've asked before, you're not going to waste an hour doing on a piece of paper if you can do in 2 minutes on a computer, Yeah. At the same time, if you did on a computer, don't do on a computer and print straight away because you may be wasting paper and all that kind of stuff. But you can work on a computer, save tomorrow, go back on that one. Because what you consider correct right now, it may change tomorrow. So do a bit today, do a bit tomorrow. I mean, when you're creating a plan, right? And then give yourself a due date. So look, by Friday, I have to finish that. So I'm going to do a bit on Monday, on Tuesday, so you can sleep over on that. And then you wake up, okay, I want to change that by Friday. Okay, that's a due date. I will print it. I will print it. Because then I grab a pen, I make notes. So I feel like, okay, that's a plan. It's happening. And for me, it's like, it's important to have this due date. I think it was by coincidence. I think it was last week or the week before. I've read something that was like, if you give yourself 7 days to do something, you're going to do it in 7 days. If you give yourself 300 days to do something, it's going to take you 300 days to do exactly the same thing. So it depends on the time that you're giving yourself and how well you plan that. So I think that is just, for me, it's schedule. I like to follow schedule. It's good sometimes. It's not good sometimes, because it makes you like following things. But as I said, try to find a way that works best for you.
Yeah, and I think as a human beings, when we don't set up dates or when we don't set up like, okay, my target is this, we're not working the same. So things are a little bit different. And for me, this all is linked to one phrase, and it's don't give up. So when you listen that word, what do you think? So when someone say to you, don't give up, never give up, you listen that sentence everywhere. And I seen as a part of the tips of how to be more productive, that phrase coming into the game. And what Victor think when you heard that sentence?
I think what you have to keep in mind is it feels like it's easier to say than to hear that, Because sometimes when someone comes to you and say, hey, don't give up, it means you're going through something.
Yeah.
So for me to come and say, hey, Freya, don't give up. Okay, it was not a nice thing for me to say. But for you, you're like, yeah, you don't know what I'm going through, It's not easy. But at the end of the day, if you give up, no one will going to come and, pick up your battles for you.
Yeah.
So you have to, attach yourself to those little things that can be a sentence or can be a music or a movie or, when you watch those motivational videos, those like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Because anyway, now everything is like shorter because people don't want to spend time watching something for over 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And that gives you that, the power it makes you feel well, and then you go and try to achieve something. So at the end of the day, it's like, don't give up, because it's not easy. So everyone, to achieve something, they have to go through something. It may be not as difficult as it is for A or B or C, but in a different way. Everyone, they will go through something in life to achieve something. It's because sometimes we only see, oh, you got that, you're lucky, or it was easy for you, but you don't know what they went through. So this is why, even though it's easy to say, but I do believe, so don't give up, keep pushing yourself, and then you're going to achieve something. It's not easy, it's not easy. You have to.
Yeah, 100%. It's like we don't know how the process has been to be able to say something on that point. And it's really interesting how things can work sometimes. So if you need to give someone a really quick advice about how they can change things to be more productive, to have a good results in any projects they have, what are you gonna say to them?
So first, choose one thing in life. You cannot change the entire thing. So you got like your professional life, you got a relationship, you got friends, you got colleagues, you got everything there. If you try to change everything at the same time, it's not gonna work. Yeah. You know what I mean? So choose that one thing that matter the most for you at the moment. Because some things, if they're not going well, but you can handle. But choose that one that, that one's bothering me, that one's affecting the way I wake up. I wake up and it's because of that. So choose that one and then work on that one. As I said, I like the piece of paper. But if you don't want to do that, an iPad or your phone, just put down, that's my problem. That's the issue. How can I get rid of it? Because it's important for you to see solutions. Because if it doesn't work, I've tried that, I'm going to try something else. Because if you only keep the problem, that's not going to go away, and it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Because if you think about something, I believe that when you think about something, that gets stronger, So that's my problem. Okay, I'm going to try those 3 things, and I'm going to see if it's going to change. And then do something that's okay with you, with yourself, because it needs to be a long term, So it doesn't work if you do something, by tomorrow, life is good. No, so it takes time. So if you know that, then the experience will be nice.
Yeah, it's true. And I really think that, my philosophy is it's not a problem without a solution. Like we can just think on the problem, and you say something like, really important. And is the way we need to think is every problem have something that we can do just to try to solve, just to make things easier. We cannot just talk like, this is my problem. And what else?
It's not going to work, yeah. They say that, so I like to watch those videos and read that kind of stuff. So this why I know a few sentences, and they say something like, so the problem that you have, the size of it, it depends on how you react to it. So it's a problem. It's not going to change. So you have to find a way to deal with that, and then it's going to help with everything else. So again, easy to say than to go through. But as long as you try, it will become easier and easier, and you get faster. Something happens, you know how to react to that faster or in a smarter way. So yeah, that's my tip.
Yeah, and it's really interesting things that you mentioned, and I think we can be productive using our imagination too. Like I believe we both doing something really productive at the moment. We're just giving information, and that is something that only take part of our time, but we enjoy a lot. So it's like, I believe people, and if you're watching this video, and if you watch any video for Creative Room or any video for the Australia Box, it's really important you think what is behind of our message. And is if you want to create a channel like this to inform, just to sing a song because you have a really amazing voice. Whatever you want to do, I think that's easy way that you use your creativity to be productive a little bit more. And that's the reason is the Australia box just born, just to give information and to me to be productive. And probably that's the reason you in the creative room as well, right? So guys, today I really want to thanks for being here and for give this space and make this video. And I think we can make 1,000 videos together because these two brains together are amazing, guys. And that's another way to be productive. Just find friends that you can share things in common.
That's true. Yeah.
And just use your imagination to create magic things. And I think that's another way. So just to finish the video, Victor, you want to say anything else to every person that is watching the Australia box today?
First, thanks for having me. You know, it's nice to be on the first video.
I'm in this chair today. How amazing is this?
I can see now how it feels to be on the other side. Look, as you mentioned something that I like, you know, surround yourself by people that they will add to your life. You know, I think we all have enough challenge in life. So surround yourself by, you know, good vibe, people that will add things to you. So if you're down one day, they'll come and they were going to tell you something or share an experience, and then you're up again. Yeah. And then, you know, try to see what you want to achieve. You know, always keep in mind, that's my goal. I have 1, 2, 3. There are 4 goals in that, 5. And then give everything you have, everything you have. Try to achieve that. And step by step, you know, it's a long-term process. And if it doesn't work, maybe it was not meant to be. So always keep that in mind as well. You know, don't go like, it didn't work, so now it's too difficult. Before it was too easy, or it was not. You know, it works for everyone. It doesn't work for me. No, you don't know. Yeah. Maybe that was not good for you. Maybe something better is coming. So it's always keep that in mind. It helps you. It helps you as well to, you know, deal with, oh, I got that, I'm happy, or didn't work. So it's always a balance. So yeah, that's my message.
Oh, that's amazing. So, guys, thank you once again. This is the Australia Box, and my name is Freya Holloway.
And I'm Victor.
Victor today. Take care, okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye.